Wow. Clouds are moving.
Clouds are moving.
It got dark in here.
It got real dark in here. All right. Here's how we're going to open this week, or on this video, is we have a window behind us, and well, behind you, it's in front of us, and there's clouds moving through. And so it's going to get bright, and it's going to get dark. And you can go, wow, Garen and Andrea, your production values suck. Because they do, because we are using the sun for light.
Well, yeah.
There's no to
well,
that.
No, we have this light, we have those lights, we have key lights, but we're using the sun.
We're using the sun because we're green.
Let's be real, though. It's Arctic outside. Today is only 29 degrees for the high.
It is.
I want to go back to Alaska where it's warm.
I do too. Okay. With that in mind, you're probably going, hey, give us an update on 75 Hard. And we've got one. We have got one. It's great. Do you want to tell them or should I?
I mean, I feel like you're being sensational about something that isn't sensational.
We neglected to succeed.
In other words, we failed.
See, we told you the sun is doing sun things, bright and dark, and
Here
right now it's
comes
bright.
The sun. Do.
I don't need a copyright hit. Let's
I
not.
don't think you're gonna get one off of my bad singing.
I don't think so. Okay, the big number one thing that I'm sure if you were playing along at home that you realized, like day one, is reality hits really, really hard.
I feel like this is more of a case of Murphy's Law, where everything that can go wrong will go wrong.
It will. So we have our beautiful daughter, Lily. See, here's a picture of her on the screen, being Lily. Is she got in a car accident? Don't worry, she's fine. Everything is fine-ish.
More specifically, she was rear-ended.
Yes. Totally not her fault, but still crazy not successful, crazy stressful, and very, very time-consuming. We had to deal with our insurance company and their insurance company, and there was the car rental, and there's the body shop. And that right there, over the course of about 3 days, ate up way, way more hours than I think anybody expected.
Now, to be fair, that is also why we fell behind in keeping up the videos. Particularly that. I had done 75 Hard that day.
Yeah, so we made it 9 days in. 9 days is a big deal. It really is. We saw some decent success in there. But like we said, reality hits hard. The next big thing that happened
was very much just the next week, where RTO, Return to Office, was implemented on federal employees.
We're
That's
both
me.
federal, so we had to go back to work. Now, mind you, we've been working the whole time. We've been doing the whole remote thing because that's what you do in the DC Beltway. But now we got to go into the office.
Yeah, and that means getting up at 5 in the morning and not getting home until after 5 p.m. in the evening. It's a long day because it's a long drive.
Yep, commutes are a thing, and this is a hobby for us. It's not a job. We don't get paid to do this.
And then the last bit is, as soon as we returned to office, I got sick. Now, I didn't get the flu or COVID. I got flu-like symptoms. Probably just a cold, but it stuck around for a whole week, and it just made my life hard.
Yeah, just the big crux of it all was reality hit really, really hard.
So the point of 75 Hard is that it's all or none. Yep. You must go all the way in and you must do all the things. There's no room for flexibility.
None whatsoever. You miss anything, automatic failure.
So the big thing for me was with Lily, when she got rear-ended, we live at the bottom of a pretty large hill.
Pretty substantial hill, yeah.
And she was at the top of that hill, and I don't know what possessed me, but she called me crying, scared, said, "Mom, I was in a car accident. I'm on," which is up the road. And I didn't even put on a coat. I went outside right after finishing my 45-minute indoor workout, which was the treadmill, and I'd already done my outdoor workout, which was outdoor walking, and then hoofed it up that hill.
Yeah.
And then I had to stand around outside in the cold for 2 more hours, and by the time all of that was done, I couldn't hardly walk.
Nope.
And it was for days.
Yeah, no, the entire let's react to a casualty situation kicked in, and that kicked your butt. I mean, even to the point that you're like, I'm not getting out of my chair. I can't. You ached and creaked and groaned just getting around the house.
That was bad. That made me realize how bad my knees were.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to focus on that now, but
it's, yeah.
the crux of it is that I had done everything, though, up to that point, although some of it was incredibly hard. I particularly enjoyed reading. That was nice to force myself to read.
Oh my goodness, the reading was absolutely the hardest part for me. It's so hard. I read a lot in the course of my job, and just the sheer number of manuals that I was digging through, because they are real and not fiction. Maybe I could have read something better. I don't know. Okay, do we do it again? That's the real question. Should we take it upon ourselves to lift up this mantle and do it again?
I think that there is some merit to this mental challenge.
I'm sorry, we're just having a bad day.
Oh, you're having a bad day? Did you die?
I got shot.
But did you die?
They say steel hardens steel. I mean, you're not going to get better at something doing something easy.
But I think we're going to have to build up to it now with all of our life changes.
Life changed. It did, which is frustrating. So
I know it sounds like, oh, boo-hoo, federal workers, you have to go to work. It's a lifestyle change for us. We have spent the last 5 years. You were teleworking before COVID.
I was. Now with that in mind you, I'm still up at 7, working from 7:30 until 4 every single day. Just because I'm not in a cubicle doesn't mean I wasn't working, but now we've added the commute on each end, and now I got to deal with people at the water cooler, proverbially speaking.
We have to deal with the parking, which is not something we can relate online very well, but basically there's 4,000 parking spots for 20,000 employees.
Yeah, it doesn't end well. So anyway, do we try again? We'll see.
Maybe soft.
We'll see what happens. Nine days we did this. I mean, beyond what total of 9. Yeah, we went a total of 9 days.
Yeah.
And yes, some things were good. Sounds bad, but I was peeing clear. I was hydrated as hell. Increased water is good.
Yeah, I actually managed to drink the water, and it was rough.
I mean, here I am.
I had to stop drinking coffee to drink the water, though.
Well, we determined that coffee counts as water. You added protein to yours, and I just said, hey, let's drink 12 cups of coffee and see what happens.
This isn't Yemeni, it's Sulawesi. And the cup's shaking. I don't want my coffee shaking.
I felt like I couldn't count my coffee because it was also a protein shake.
Yeah, no, you can't.
And I found that drinking the protein shake killed my
desire
to drink water. So I had to drop the protein shake to drink the water.
There's food science in there.
Yeah.
So, structured workouts were good. I thoroughly enjoyed those.
And go ahead.
I knew that I was going to hit the treadmill, and I knew that I was going to hit the gym, and I enjoyed that. That was 45 minutes for me, and then 45 minutes for me, because I'm selfish. I want 90 minutes for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you are strange with that. You definitely are like, I'm going to go work out for the 4th time today.
I've got a school coming up. I'm going to do that again. I'm going to work out before class and in the lunch break, and then after class, and then after dinner.
You mean the class we're in?
Oh no, when I pick up
when
and
you
travel.
go, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go do that again.
Reading was a nice habit. As I said, I like the reading.
Yeah. Moving forward, yes, we neglected to succeed because Andrea doesn't like the F word,
No, it's okay. We failed.
Yeah, we failed. We failed hard.
Big old fail.
But it's not necessarily bad because we've got other crazy things that are going on that, are awesome.
Hey, you know what else we failed at, though?
What?
We were supposed to lose 5 pounds.
Oh, we'll talk about that in just like a minute. I'm going to hit the button. We're going to get up.
I know. I was giving you a...
segue?
Yeah.
That was a good segue. I'm going to hit the button now.
In realizing we missed a week, we decided to pivot from the previous challenge to another.
We did. Okay, so I woke up Andrea. It was like Monday morning or Sunday morning or something.
It was like Saturday.
Yeah, and I was like, Andrea, guess what we're going to do this week? And her response is, go away. But I didn't. And I said, we're going to lose 5 pounds this week. And she's like, no, we're not. I said, yes, we are. We are going to lose 5 pounds this week. And so I got up and I said, here's how we're going to do it. We're going to have movement. We're going to have calorie restriction. We're going to have positive thinking and vibes. Positive vibes.
I want to interject that we are not doctors, and 5 pounds a week of weight loss is not realistic nor achievable for most people.
Nor a good idea.
No, yeah. I'm like 300 plus pounds.
So you might be able to pull it off, but...
I mean, maybe, but most people, not so much.
So I woke her up with, like, guess what we're going to do? And I said, we're going to lose 5 pounds this week. And that's what we walked into. So.
Did you?
I lost 3.
You lost 3? I also have lost 3.
I mean, it's not 5, but...
3 is good in a week.
3 is really good. I mean, think about how much 3 pounds is. That's a bunch of weight. I mean, on a very aggressive diet, 2 pounds in a week is considered aggressive. I just said that. But 3 pounds was, it's not 5, but holy hell, that was a big deal. And I'm excited for it.
Losing slower is better anyway.
I agree. So
you need to focus on long-term and sustainability and the ability, and really don't put all your faith in the scale. The biggest thing I hate doing, and I really should, is measuring myself.
Yeah, your scale sucks.
I'm
too.
still just so heavy that I think it's a matter of how
you hold yourself.
Yeah, but one of them, so we have 2 scales now because I use the Fitbit Area scale. It's old. And it's much bigger though. And then Garen bought a new scale. I think we featured it recently.
Yeah, it's maybe like Fit Tech or something like that. It's the Amazon special. I got 2 of them for like $36.
But it's also significantly smaller. Yeah. And my very oversized self has a hard time fitting both of my feet on that smaller scale. Okay. So which one's more accurate? They fluctuate between like a pound. One says I'm a pound heavier than the other consistently. I don't know which one's accurate. I've just decided...
The one that gives you the lower number.
Yep. I just decided to stick with the one I've always been using for consistency's sake. So if that one says I started at 345.5 pounds, and today I was 320 pounds...
There we go.
That's the same
I
scale.
get it. Knowing that we were able to do 3 pounds this week, last week, over the course of the last however long.
Still this week. We're in the middle of... we're towards the end of it.
Yeah.
But we got 2 days left.
Is this something that we're going to be able to continue to do? Do we need to make adjustments to see if we can, I don't know, careen faster?
No.
Or...
I'm going to see it through the way you designed it, and then we'll talk about it. And then we can try it again in the future slightly differently.
Slightly differently. Okay, you've been here this long. Don't you do it. You don't do it. You ring the bell and you subscribe and you like and all that, but you don't jump on the table.
Also, tell us what you think of the little black kitten. Isn't she cute? That's who he's yelling at right now.
I'm gonna move that chair.
She's fine. She's not doing anything. Stop. She's fine.
We're going to talk about Andrea for a minute.
Oh,
because she's fun. You can't oh no me. Okay. Andrea, over the course of the last, what's it been? 3-4 months, something like that.
Yeah, 4.
4 months. You've lost how much weight?
Like 25 pounds.
25 pounds in 4 months. First off, let's take a moment and celebrate how amazing that is.
Hooray! 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 Hooray!
That's like an entire Costco-sized bag of rice.
You know what really
gone.
confuses me about that is, Luz, it's like in the last 6 months you've only lost 19 pounds, but also since you started, you've lost 25.5 pounds.
Yeah, your metrics are weird.
But I started 4 months ago, so what?
So as we go back and we look at your numbers, has it been like a do drop?
No, it's been a roller coaster ride.
But week after week.
Yeah, I'm consistently losing a pound a week or 2.
Okay, 25 pounds in 4 months. That is insane to me. So, what choices or changes have you made in order to facilitate this amazing thing that you've done?
Well, I started by changing my food choices to prioritize protein.
Okay.
And then I started focusing on portion sizes.
Okay.
And then I quit drinking alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And then I quit drinking soda.
Yes, every last thing that you said sucks. But I like food. But I like lots of food. And I really like old fashions. And I mean, protein shakes aren't terrible, but...
Yeah, mentally this has been warfare. It's not been fun at all.
No, but 25 pounds is amazing. Now,
Hooray! 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 Hooray!
we know that this is a big mental shift and that in there, you have to say, this isn't a diet, this is a lifestyle change, because we've had that discussion. Now, we're going to couple that with, we went to, I want to say McDonald's recently, and you ordered a chicken sandwich, and you said, I don't want fries, I want...
Chicken nuggets.
Why are you doing that?
Because a medium fry is like 370 calories, and a 6-piece chicken nugget is only 250. And the 6-piece chicken nugget also has protein that the French fries don't have. I don't remember how much off the top of my head, but I'm replacing starch that's fried with protein that's also fried. So
You're using nuggets as your side instead of fries.
yep, makes me look like a big back, but macronutrient wise, this is the better choice.
So, lifestyle change, which is great.
If you're gonna cheat the system, you better know how to cheat it well, I guess.
Oh my goodness, it's like when we did Weight Watchers and we're like, what can I eat to maximize my points? And then I wonder why I'm losing weight or gaining weight. That was so bad. WW is a good program, but not for us because we're assholes.
Not for you. I left it alone. You were like, watch me eat nothing but eggs for 1 point so I can drink all the points in alcohol.
Right. Okay, so with this in mind, because like I said, we're talking about Andrea for a minute.
Yeah, it's me.
25 pounds down in 4 months.
Yeah.
If you can do this, is there anything advice-wise or encouragement-wise you would give these fine people that are still here at this point in this video?
Seek out your doctor, make sure that you can lose weight, find out if there's any options out there to assist you in losing weight, and know that you don't have to be perfect in these choices. Like, I still eat McDonald's, I just choose to eat chicken nuggets instead of French fries. Don't be like me.
Except in the weight loss thing. Do be like Andrea.
I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
You do?
I already know the results of my blood work, though.
See, this is the problem with her being smart, is knowing what these results mean and being able to be like, the goggle box told me that this is good.
Well, my liver levels, the AST and ALT, were dangerously high. Like,
I'm not putting those on the screen.
No, but into
go ask your
the
doctor.
triple digits kind of high.
No.
And now they're 40 and 60. So I've reduced them by
like half.
More than half. And I'm only a few points away from normal on one of them. So it's getting better. I'm taking care of myself. And I look forward to going to the doctor and hearing praise that, hey, you lost weight and your liver levels are looking better, but you need to lose more weight, is what she's going to say.
Yeah, so when's the last time you went to the doctor and they praised you? But then two, is it everybody's doctor that you go in and they say, do better? Because it really seems like she does that.
Well, this is my cardiologist. And it's very important to her that I lose weight, obviously.
Because if you die, she doesn't get your sweet, sweet insurance money anymore.
I feel like my primary care, which is, of course, military care, the best. They're just like, be fat, I don't care. Oh, you don't want to be fat anymore? Let me cut you.
I don't even have commentary for that. I wasn't ready for it.
Hooray, TRICARE!
They take care of me.
You're the active duty member.
Yeah, there's that. Okay, so everything's on track. You don't have any major concerns, I don't think.
My blood pressure's getting better.
It is. Meds are great.
I should probably take that again.
Yeah, you probably should, because she's going to cuss you about that tomorrow. Okay, so post-appointment. What do we think the doctor's going to tell you to do?
She's going to tell me to lose more weight and stay off the alcohol.
Okay, and are we going to do it?
No, absolutely not.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
So
we're going to come home and party.
We're going to adjust to whatever that lady says. It's going to be awesome.
No, I'm going to continue to do what she said.
Okay, which I am a huge fan of doing exactly what the doctor says. Because remember, we're not.
Before we get into any final thoughts.
Yes.
How about you? You have a goal. You have to lose weight.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Why?
Because we go over this like every 6 months. I'm in the military.
We're going to speak for the new viewers.
Yes, so, okay, I have to lose weight. because I have a maximum weight and various measurements I have to hit because I'm active duty military. And if I exceed those, they're like, ha, Chunko, you're fired.
You know
And
what my favorite thing about this is I just want to go, have any of you ever seen a lieutenant?
Stop that.
He looks like a lieutenant.
Yes, I do.
So final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Final thoughts are great. Now, I'm not gonna lie. We usually have we've got a teleprompter we work off of, hence the button. But as we're sitting here talking, my computer's like, "Hey, you know what you need? Updates." Ugh, so everything turned off. So yeah, final thoughts. What do we got?
I think that 3 pounds is successful.
3 pounds is very successful.
I think 75 hard was in fact hard.
I think it was terrible.
I think that overall my health is improving.
Yes.
And I think that you have a lot to do in the next 30 days.
Do you guys want to see how I do it? Because I'm probably going to go lose like 30 pounds in like the next 6
30
weeks.
pounds in 30 days?
Oh, no.
30 pounds in 30 days.
I'm just going to leave. No. Why
30 pounds in 30 days.
Thanks for being here, folks. It's been real.
I'm going to lose 30 pounds in 30 days.
No, you're not.